Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. Today in this video I'm going to review two new cameras from Foxeer. On the right side I've got the Predator Micro and on the left side the Predator Mini. Both cameras are featuring a 1000 TV line CMOS sensor, a 4:3 aspect ratio and also a super wide dynamic range function. Both cameras are offered in both PAL and NTSC. The Predator Micro comes with a 1.8mm lens option and the Predator Mini comes with either a 1.8mm lens or a 2.5mm one. As you can see, both cameras that I've got feature a 1.8mm lens, and that's important because later in this video I'm going to compare these cameras side by side. The content of the boxes is very similar. In both we get in the instructions manual and a small brochure. Then we can find the cameras. This is the Foxeer Micro. It comes in three colors: black, blue and red. And this is the Foxeer Mini. It comes in black, blue, red and gray. I also got another camera which is the red one, so I can show you two of four options. So you can see this is the red camera and this is the blue one. I think both colors are pretty nice. On the bottom of the box we can find this accessory box. It's almost identical between both cameras. Inside we can find this plastic cover for the lens, this mounting bracket which is used in this manner, an OSD board, some screws and spacers, wires for the camera and also to connect the OSD to, and also another mounting bracket. This is the content of the accessory box of the Foxeer Micro. So we get in a smaller OSD board, same connectors, screws and spacers, and of course a smaller bracket that is going to fit the Foxeer Micro camera. The connectors of the cameras is identical. The right pin is the voltage sensor pin, then the OSD connector, video, ground and VCC. The working voltage of both cameras is between 5 to 40 volts, so it's a pretty wide range. In terms of weight, the Foxeer Micro weighs 5.82 grams and the Predator Mini weighs 12.25 grams. So it's a little bit heavier than the Runcam Mini, which weighs 11.57 grams. Later in this video I'm also going to compare these cameras side by side with the Caddx Turbo Micro SDR1, which weighs 5.70 grams, and with the Runcam Micro Swift 2, which weighs 5.53 grams. Dimensions of the Foxeer Predator Micro are almost identical to the Runcam Micro Swift 2 and the Caddx Turbo Micro SDR1, and you can see that the back dimensions are the same, and the only difference is that the length from here to the end of the lens is 21.2mm, whereas on the Runcam Micro Swift 2 it's 18.6mm, and in the Caddx Micro Turbo S1 it's 17.6mm. So this camera's profile is a little bit slimmer than the profile of the Foxeer Predator Micro camera. So now the OSD board is connected to the Predator Mini, but the OSD settings is the same on the Predator Micro. In order to open the navigation menu, you will have to short press the menu button. Then you can set the camera ID. You can also move it around by pressing the position button over here. If you wanted to change the settings of the OSD that is going to be overlaid on the screen when you're using the camera, long press the up button. Then you can set the time on and off. You can set to display power or not, and you can change the voltage alarm. The default is 3.6 volts. We can also adjust the picture. You don't have a lot of settings. You can flip the camera. You can also change the brightness, contrast, sharpness, hue and color gain. These are the only options that you have here to change the picture. In addition, you don't have any day or night modes. You can also change the language between English, Deutsch, French, Russian, Portuguese, Espanol and Chinese. Then you go back to English. We can perform a camera reset and then it's going to be reset to factory settings, and that's about it. So as you can see, we don't have many options, and I just used the default settings on both cameras when I did the comparison video. So what I did next is to mount the Mini and the micro operators next to the Ranka Micro Swift 2 and the Caddx Micro Turbo SDR1, and then I took it outdoors and I recorded videos in different lighting situations. I hope you will enjoy the rest of this video and it will enable you to choose your next FPV camera that will fit your needs. As always, if you have any questions about any of these cameras, feel free to ask it in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you like it, and I will see you soon on my next videos. Goodbye.